On the EIU report, I follow the work of EIU particularly because I'm very interested in their democracy index. So that's my familiarity with them. If you follow how our elections have played out in the Fourth Republic, right, we've seemed to have been on this eight-year cycle. They make that baseline prediction on the back of the fact that there are certain things that make the incumbent unpopular, there are certain governance challenges, and therefore it is their reading that based on that, the NDC stands a very good chance of winning the 2024 election. I think if we put it within the context of some of the conversations we've had here and some of the ongoing political conversations in public spaces and the policy challenges, some of the issues belaboring this government, and again, within the context of the 8-year cycle, I think most people would be more inclined to say, we are going to go back to this 8-year rotation again, and the NDC stands a chance of winning 2024. I am still a little curious, as I said this week, as to what informed the other line they threw in, right? They said, NDC stands a reasonable chance of winning. But I'm just curious as to the basis for that extra sentence they threw in there, which was, we expect them to revitalize their chances with a fresh candidate. I don't know what is informing that. Now, on the back of the 2016 election, I had a number of private conversations with friends and colleagues in which I said, if you look at the election results from 2016, both presidential and parliamentary, then for a party like NDC, I was saying to myself, well, maybe come 2020, they may want new national party executives and then a new candidate, give it a fresh look as they go into 2020. But since then, I have a different take on it. If you look at the outcome of the 2020 election, right, and if you look at how former President John Mahama performed in 2016 compared to 2020, I don't, and as I said this week, I don't think I share the view that they need to revitalize, whatever they mean by revitalize their prospects with a fresh candidate. I honestly do not by the proposition that he's not a viable candidate, not based on how he performed in the 2020 election. Yes, he may have fallen short of ultimate victory, but I just don't. I wish I knew the assumptions that went into why the EIU threw in that sentence. But that, for me, is still my initial reaction to the report.